What's up, everybody? I found this comical clip of BHB, okay, complaining about the conditions in the jail. So we're going to review it and check it out. It's pretty comical to me. Guys, we all know BHB, Blown Out Betty, did a whopping one night in the jail for her stalking, harassing behavior on that protective order. Now, because of this one-nighter, she's complaining about the conditions in the jail and acting as though this jail in Tennessee did not give her a bedding material. Guys, you all know that she is full of shit and exaggerating. Yes, there's some jails and prisons in America that have bad conditions, but this lady is already thinking that this is a big conspiracy. Okay, somehow the Proudfoots have their interconnections in law enforcement and the criminal justice department of corrections, and it's a big conspiracy, this whole protective order. So it's comical because what we have here, in my opinion, I believe this lady is edging and urging a lawsuit. I think she's going to do another lawsuit. Okay, she's always trying to sue a YouTuber. She's always trying to take somebody to court. In her demented mind, she thinks she's has some knowledge of the law, and she thinks she's good at this. Okay, the last time I checked, she's about 0 and 700. But there's a clip out there. Somebody has it. Somebody in the comments will know. I think it's like Jonathan telling her, just keep doing, keep filing, keep filing, keep filing. And I think the clip is in regards to like, just for if you keep doing this to somebody, you're causing them money or frustration, whatever. But that's all she does. She's not good at the law. But I think she's trying to crank up a lawsuit against the jail. Remember, she thinks that these Bower Sox people are super loaded and all this. And we've also heard this on Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't know if they are or not. I'm very interested in that. Please leave in the comments about the whole rumor of how these people have all this money. But she thinks this. Anyway, check the clip out. Then we'll bounce back and we'll react to it. It's just something I wanted to bring you guys' attention. Let's get into it.
So I'm going in. I'm going in. My back is going to be broken tomorrow. You know, I'm already having, ever since I got out of jail, guys, I'm not joking. I think I'm going to have to go to the doctor. I think there's a nerve pinch. Do you know I've had neuropathy down my right arm since that event? I thought it was the mattress. You know, I was very thankful. It was, you know, when we came back from the doohickey, I had ordered a new mattress, not for any other reason than just every few years I change out my mattress. And so then I ended up going to the vigil and getting arrested, and I was sitting on hard concrete for 19 hours, and my back almost locked up. I won't lie to you. It really did. I was in a lot of pain inside there because that concrete and my degenerate disc disease, scoliosis, the neck surgery did not do well. Staying up for 18 hours, I got no sleep because I couldn't sleep on hard concrete. It was freezing cold. And I think it was done like that by design. I thought it was very rude. All
right, guys, even in jail, she's still playing the Karen card. Come on, this is great. It's done by design. Like, I'm telling you, the conspiracy in this lady's head is out of control, and you cannot tell me she is not itching for a lawsuit. I'm going to continue to play this clip. It's only a few seconds left, but the concrete floor, it's so hard, her little back, her degenerative disease. When did that happen? First we've ever heard of that. She's acting like they didn't give her a mattress and a bed. 19 hours. Was it even that? Was it even that? Maybe it was, because now I remember she had to get transferred, but it was two different jails. So, like, where's the conspiracy lie? On the first jail, the entire system? It's crazy, people. This has got lawsuit all over it. Let's continue.
Sleep on hard concrete. It was freezing cold. And I think it was done like that by design. I thought it was very rude. Like even this morning, I woke up and my whole arm was just dead. So it's not, it's really starting to bother me. And I don't know what's wrong, but I know something's not right. So,
all right. So that clip came available from on Twitter from a creator called @ShayB. I'll put the link in the description. I follow them on Twitter. I always repost their Betty stuff and all that. So just worth a mention. So this next one I want to share with you guys, another little clip that I found, and I wanted to review on my live stream, but I had those computer issues. So we'll do it now. Now, this would be the Betty. I'm telling you guys recently with the Wade Wilson stuff and the weird girlfriend, there's all these weird false copyright situations going on on the YouTube streets. And a lot of it comes out of the Sebastian Rogers camp, whether it's Dick Top Tony Time to Strike channels, or it's all these other people on Team Seth, Team the Proudfoots. You guys know how divisive it is. And she is a huge part of this. But here you have the one and only stalker, Bullhorn Betty, telling you she's going to make a series out of Sebastian Rogers and copyright the missing child's name. Wait for it. And the subscribers can help her with timestamps of this copyright war. Hey, people, have a listen yourself.
Personally, what you guys can do is start going through these hate channels videos and send me anything defaming that they say about me. Focus, well, say anything defaming about me. And moreover, anytime they steal my content, if you guys can get the start putting the timestamps on a worksheet, I'll start going after them. I'll find out which one's being used and I'll copyright them. And then I'll go after them lawfully and legally and start making them pay me $7,500 for each violation. You know, I'm also going to be working with the copyright board because I think I can copyright series as well. And that might we could do copyright Sebastian Rogers as a series, and everything that I do would be under that copyright. So then we can start hitting them for more money if they steal the stuff. And I don't mind people using the stuff, but if it's up to my discretion who I want to use it and who I don't, because I'm the content creator of the work. So there is.
I don't even know what to say about that. This is like the definition of a tragedy pimp. This lady wants to go through the copyright system, which I don't think she will, because it costs about 1,400 times 3 to copyright anything. Just so people understand, when these people get in their butt hurt about somebody stealing their content, first and foremost, it's not stealing your content. It follows under fair use. For you to critique somebody, educational purposes, there's different categories. Copyright court is very, very hard to prove for one. There is a system that YouTube has, which I dislike, because people that get butthurt overuse it. And what we're seeing on the streets right now is a copyright war with a lot of channels. Everybody strike each other. If you don't understand how to defend yourself, you shouldn't be on YouTube. You got to know this platform, how to utilize it to have a channel. If you're just gonna lay down and cry that somebody struck you, then I don't know what to tell you. You got to know how to counter strike that person. You could actually take that person's channel if you know what you're doing. So why would you complain about it? You'd have the last laugh. But back to this whole, I'm going to copyright a series of Sebastian Rogers. Just so you understand this. Copywriting. Let's think Nike. Nike, just do it is the slogan. The check is the symbol. And the word Nike, the brand. There's 3 things to each brand. There's 3 things, right? Your slogan, just do it. Your signature logo, the check, and the name, Nike. So to copyright Nike, you can't, but let's just say you have this company, Nike. You have to copyright $1,400 for the check, $1,400 for the just do it, and $1,400 for the Nike. Add it up, 1,400 times 3. Okay, now 1,400 times 3. If you had a series on YouTube with Sebastian Rogers, are you making more than 1,400 times 3 on this series that you've done? Now, in her case, I don't know, probably, because she grifts a lot. Okay, but as far as like ad revenue and things like that, is it a net plus, or is it not? And also another thing with that, even if you add and subtract, did she make more than 1,400 times 3 off this series? Many people might argue, yes, she does. The thing is, there's a whole time length, a time span here that we're talking about. It's not that if you just have the money on hand, you call up, you pay for the name, the symbol, and the slogan. It's a time thing. It takes time. You can't just say, hey, I want this tomorrow. No, it's a process that takes time, and it's through the government. And anybody who knows anything of the government, they don't do things fast. So it would take like a long time for you to even get your serial number of your trademark serial number before you could even start doing the plus and minusing. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't add up. It'd be very backwards to do that. It'd be very silly to do that. By the time you got the trademark for this series, you'd be like 8, 9, 10 months into the missing child missing, which would be around like right now. So you'd have to do 1,400 times 3 from now. You see what I'm saying? So this is just a bunch of horse crap like her lawsuit. And this is me criticizing a grifter named BHB. I'm criticizing this woman. So I'm using her content to tell my subscribers of what not to do for educational purposes, for criticism, for entertainment purposes. I I wish a mofo would with the copyright. Checking off, signing out, smash that like, and for legal fees, because